Namaste, hey to everyone who's locked into this video, whatever time of day it is for you. Thought I'd come on to just do a quick download of a specific question that I've been asking the Most High for quite a while now. And I keep getting the same answer. It's been quite a while, a long time. And because I keep getting the same answer, there was a part of me that was thinking that I was waiting for a more in-depth answer than the one I keep getting. But I'm kind of laughing to myself now because I get it. And so I've been asking the Most High, you know, what do we do? How do we move forward from the situations that society is in right now, you know, to reach that goal of peace and unity and, you know, genuinely living what we would call happy lives. And the Most High keeps telling me, just be you. So this is the message today, guys. If you're a good person, if you're a good man or woman, and you generally go out and about your business and you don't want to hurt anybody, then this is the message. Just be you. Because the Most High is with you. He's got your back. He or she has got your back. It's an energy, it's a force, and the Most High sees who is the wheat and the chaff, who he can trust, who he can put his hands on and know that the power that he invests in us can be invested in those people because they're going to use it for the greater good. So it's simple, guys. If you are genuinely a good-hearted man, woman or child, kind, you know, and you genuinely don't go out to hurt anybody, you're not profiting off other people's misery, then lift your head up, live your life and be you. Because we're going to see a big divide. We are going to see a big divide in the population. Those who are attached to materials and the be-all and end-all being greed in this realm, in this physical world, those people are not going to ascend. You know, this is the lesson. There's such a bigger picture to be thinking about than your specific life here, now. I mean, if you've got children, obviously, you know, your life is given up for them children. That's a sacrifice you make. But for someone single with no dependents like myself, I've got to move forward in my life, do what I know is best for me, and that's how I'm going to live my life. Everyone's going to have an opinion. Everyone's going to try and give you a reason not to do what you're doing. So the answers are inwards. You go inwards and you ask these questions to the universe, the Most High, and you will seek their answers and you'll receive their answers. I guarantee it. And so keeping an eye on what's been going on at some of these gatherings, and I was watching some of the things that were going on St. George's Day, and it's unreal. You know, our culture, our history is a strong, proud population of people, forefathers, grandmothers and ancient ancestors who did what was necessary to be living in the world that we do today. But it seems the power has been given to the side of the darkness rather than the light. So you are the light, guys. You are the people that are going to change this world just by being you, by leading by example, by showing that we can be love. And we are policed by consent in this country still at this moment. I'm not sure for how long, because from an outsider's point of view now, from what I can see, it's the same tactics as what they were using when we were protesting during the lockdowns and stuff. And there are good and bad in all bunches. So I'm not there are good people in the force and in the establishment, I believe still. I have to believe that. But what I'm seeing is people who wish to be proud and stand for their history and who we are, and people who value freedom of speech and the right to use it without expression, freedom of movement, assembly. All these things are God-given. They are not to be taken away if you handle yourself and deal with yourself in this world as a genuinely nice and good person. Treat thy neighbour as you wish to be treated. You know, so on that note, my advice or words of wisdom is the emotional response that you give to the injustice, to the wrongs being done to friends, family, people in society. We have a reaction to that. We have an emotional reaction to that. But that is a weapon that is being used against you to establish criminal records, criminal incidents and incidences, and it's very wrong because nobody sees the reason behind the emotional reaction or what energy, situation, circumstances has happened to that point of leading up to that emotional reaction. And I've been there myself. So here's the thing. If we learn to control them emotional reactions and we stand in our power of the loving creatures that we are, the soul beings in human experience that we are, we're supposed to bring heaven to earth. And that is by being honourable, authentic, kind and loving. That's it. That's what God, the Most High, wants us to be. And if we are genuinely that, and we can say that in our hearts, then you will know that you are being watched over by the universe, because you are a tool of the universe to create that future. So don't give them any emotional response. In fact, it's probably going to come to the point, guys, where we are going to have to stand up as the honourable people that we are and show that we don't need policing. It's the criminals that need taking off the streets to make the streets safer for our children and the future generations. But at the moment, innocent, strong-voiced people who are standing up and speaking against wrongs and injustice are being treated like criminals. That shouldn't be our job to do that if we had a safe world to live in. So it's simple. Control your emotional response, and then we can police the police. We can put our views over, and we can talk in a reasonable manner of not giving them any excuse or false reasoning to create a criminal charge against someone who is doing nothing but what should be done for the right outcomes of humanity and peace of the world, guys. Yeah, I think I got it all out. So that's it. Just be you. If you know you are a decent person, decent woman, decent man, decent child, whatever you want to be, if you are genuinely loving and you do the right thing, then that's what we are created to be. Coexisting amongst each other and having respect for one another. So if it was that simple, the criminals would be able to be taken off the street. So don't give them the ammunition they need to deem you as a criminal, and just be you. Okay, guys? Take care.